Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Japan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Filippo Inzaghi playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Berbatov does really well there. He is strong. McTominay. Pau Torres. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pau Torres. Hazard. McTominay. McTominay takes control of it and he's on the... It's Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Turan. And here's Batistuta. Berbatov touches it back. There's the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Look at the space. Berbatov! He scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
For Borussia Dortmund, after 24 minutes, is number 24, Berbatov. Berbatov. Berbatov.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pau Torres. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking tidy in possession here. Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it.
It's Van Basten! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
A case now of complete control.
This is what...
Real chance! Sticks it away! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Japan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. De Bruyne. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Batistuta. De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Has crossed it. Bullish header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Borussia Dortmund grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Ambitious ball here. Now Torres.
Minutes added time.
Caceres. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Xabi Alonso gets over and intercepts. McTominay. Pau Torres. And there is the half-time whistle.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Now it's Berbatov. McTominay. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
McTominay. Pele. And it's McTominay. Berbatov. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great vision. Now there's and a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Berbatov. Van Basten. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Bruyne could try cutting inside here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rijkaard proves too strong. Now that's well seen too. McTominay, who's set up one goal so far.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and...
Azar! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's in on goal. He's got away. Chance for a shot! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. Guardiola. And it's been given away. Face to face with the keeper. Great chance! Caceres. Xabi Alonso. And it's Inzaghi. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Batistuta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Pele. Half an hour gone in the second half. McTominay. And it's Koundé. They've won a corner.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 8.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 12.
Koundé.
Van Basten.
Borussia
Coming on the
Dortmund
field,
are looking to go
number
forward now.
17, Park Ji-sung. Number 7.
Pele. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. A header! It's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Japan. He gets big! And it's in! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cole. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's no flag. And this is the... Takes a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Batistuta. Shot could be on. And Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that has left him in a heap. Cole, 5 minutes to add. McTominay. And it's McTominay.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cole. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's De Bruyne. Raul. Looking to play him in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Fortaleza.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Oh, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Climbs up big! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's really well cleared. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Here's the return pass. Frimpong. Gerrard is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Hullet. Spread out to the left. Hangs one.
Chance for a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Can he finish?
Quality ball.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the cross comes in, engages and forces him off the ball. And it's made its way to him. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Looking for options for movement. Gerrard. And here's...
Takes a shot! There it is!
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Van Dijk. And the pass is intercepted. And he welcomes... It's Alonso! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
McTominay. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Frimpong receives it in a good position here. Flashes it across. He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
McTominay. Fofana. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Frimpong. Rashford.
He's having a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That pass has been well intercepted. Fofana.
Xavi Alonso.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now, can they get him away?
Decent chance! Really well taken goal. Half-time imminent. What a time to score.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Added time.
Searching pass he's played there. Saliba cuts it out. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Caceres.
For De Bruyne.
And it's Caceres. Hazard. Pass is just off target. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short.
He's got away. Rashford. He's one-on-one, surely! That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Japan needing a change of fortune here. Played into space out wide.
Fofana is flagged offside. And here's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Hullet. And this is Pele.
And it's Gerrard. He's given the time to pick a pass. A probing pass. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Rashford. Now it's come to nothing.
McTominay. Xavi Alonso.
That's Caceres.
De Bruyne.
Conjures time and space where few can.
McTominay. Now De Bruyne.
Frimpong.
Gerrard has created one goal already.
And back to the keeper they go.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Xavi Alonso.
And it's Caceres. Caceres stood his ground strongly.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He can run onto that. Love.
Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance!
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing and there's no compromise.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fofana looking to get on the end of this. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
There's the shot!
Lacking in accuracy.
Solid Substitution for Japan, number 3, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 5, Riker.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Japan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Japan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Cruyff. McTominay does well to get it back. Now he's got space here. Vardiol cuts out the pass.
There
De
will be
Jong
1 minute
is
at a time.
always scanning the pitch for targets. De Bruyne. Short changes him with that pass. And time is up. Japan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow.